Hello, children. How are you all? I hope you all are good and doing well at home. So, children, as you all know, that today this is our online English language class, and you all know that this is the third round of our revision work which we are doing this week, children. And I hope you all have done all your revision work. You have watched all my revision videos from day 1 which I am giving you from 1st of Feb. So make sure that you all learn properly and concentrate mainly on the revision videos so that you can prepare nicely for your final term examinations, okay? Because in these revisions only we have given that part of exercises of everything which are important for your exams. Is that clear? So I hope you all have start learning. You all have done your revision work very carefully and very nicely. So as you all know, children, that yesterday we have completed our first part of revision of English language revision on the topic of verb, adverb and prepositions. Now today we are going to take another two topics, and by this we will be completing our English language revision also. Our two topics for today are conjunctions and sentences. Is that clear? So before starting with the conjunctions exercise, children, first of all I will explain you about conjunctions, okay, and then we will move towards the sentences, and then I will explain you about sentences, and we will do the exercise. So children, make sure that you watch each and every video very carefully. And one more important thing, that from 1st of March your schools are going to open. After a very long time you will be able to come to school, okay, and you will be able to meet your teachers. And I know you are very humble to come to school and you are very excited to come to school, but make sure, children, that you will take proper you will follow all the instructions which will be given to you, okay, and you will maintain proper distance. You will maintain proper things which you have to you will be told, okay. So make sure, children, that you all have to come to school with your bags, okay, and your timetable will be sent to you from school, and you have to come to school according to that timetable, okay. Bring your books and copies according to that timetable, and when you will come to school we will be doing our final revision of all the course which will be coming for your final term exam. Is that clear? In school you can come and you can ask whatever your problems are, okay, in which if you have any problem in any topic you can come and ask, and make sure that you have to come to school. Clear? And if you will not come to school, then you will miss the final revision, and which I don't want you all have to you all to miss, because that will be very important for you all. Is that clear, children? So let's get started with our today's exercise, today's revision work. Our today's revision work is on the topic of conjunctions and sentences. So first of all we are going to do conjunctions. Before starting the exercise of conjunctions, I am going to explain you about conjunctions. A short introduction about conjunctions, that what are conjunctions. You all know, I have explained you before also, that conjunctions are joining words, okay. जो word कोई भी वर्ड्स दो वर्ड्स को या सेंटेंसेस को जब ज्वाइन करता है तो वो जो ज्वाइनिंग वर्ड होता है दैट इज नोन एज कंजंक्शन. द थ्री ज्वाइनिंग वर्ड्स विच वी हैव लर्न्ड इन आवर क्लास इज the three joining words which we have learnt are and, but, or. Clear? and, but, और ये तीन ऐसे वर्ड्स हैं जो हमारे सेंटेंसेस को या कुछ वर्ड्स को या फ्रेजेस को ज्वाइन करते हैं. इज दैट क्लियर? सो आई होप यू ऑल हैव अंडरस्टूड द टॉपिक ऑफ कंजंक्शंस. नाउ कमिंग टूवर्ड्स आवर exercise part A, join the pair of sentences using and or but. Now this exercise is very important because in this exercise you will be able to understand that how you will use these conjunction words, okay, to join the sentences. So in every sentence there are two sentences given. You have to read that sentence carefully and you have to join it with you have to join those sentences by using and or but. Clear? So let's get started. Listen to it very carefully, children. First sentence, the man is rich. This is the first sentence, and other sentence is he is not kind. So there are two sentences here. Okay, man is rich is one sentence and second sentence is he is not kind. अब ये दो sentences हमें एक ही sentence बनाने के लिए कौन सा conjunction use करना है? तो हम पहले पढ़ेंगे the man is rich. Man बहुत rich है. He is not kind, पर वो kind नहीं है. Clear? So ये हमारा दो चीजें हो गई. एक ही पर्सन के बारे में हमने दो क्वालिटीज बताई हैं, अलग अलग ऑपोजिट क्वालिटीज. सो वी विल यूज बट. ठीक है, द मैन इज रिच बट ही इज नॉट काइंड. मैन रिच तो बहुत है लेकिन वो काइंड नहीं है. ठीक है, सो दिस विल बी योर सेंटेंस, सिंगल सेंटेंस. द मैन इज रिच बट ही इज नॉट काइंड. Clear? Now coming to the second sentence, is the woman tall? Is she short? Now here there are two sentences, two question sentences which are asking you questions because there are question marks here. That means these are two questions. Okay, is the woman tall? क्या वो woman tall है? क्या वो short है? Is she short? क्या वो short है? तो अब एक ही woman के बारे में हमने दो चीजें पूछनी है. ठीक है, तो हम क्या यूज करेंगे? इज द वुमन टॉल और शॉर्ट? क्या वो वुमन टॉल है या शॉर्ट है? ओके, इज द वुमन टॉल और शॉर्ट? क्वेश्चन मार्क. दिस विल बी अ सिंगल सेंटेंस एंड or is the conjunction word which is used to join these two sentences. Clear? Coming to the third sentence, work hard, you will not pass. Now work hard is one sentence, you will not pass is another sentence, but here you can see that these two sentences are showing different situations. Work hard, या तो आप मेहनत कर लो, और you will not pass, या फिर आप फेल हो जाओगे. ठीक है ना, आप पास नहीं होगे. So work hard or you will not pass. Clear? Coming to the fourth sentence, I can speak Hindi, I can speak English. अब here we are talking about only one person, that is I. Okay, अब मैं हिंदी भी बोल सकती हूँ, मैं इंग्लिश भी बोल सकती हूँ. So I know both the two languages. Okay, now when I know both the two languages, then how will I merge these sentences, two sentences into one? By adding and as a conjunction. I can speak Hindi and English. Clear to you all? So that is all in this topic of conjunction, in the topic of conjunctions, children. So I hope you all have understood it. Now once again I am repeating, listen to it carefully. First sentence, the man is rich, he is not kind. And the main sentence will be, the man is rich but he is not kind. Clear? Second is the woman tall? Is she short? Answer is the woman tall or short? Question mark. Okay, then third is work hard, you will not pass, and the answer is work hard or you will not pass. Coming to the last fourth sentence, I can speak Hindi, I can speak English, and the last sentence which you will make by adding conjunctions will be, I can speak Hindi and English. Is that clear, children? So I hope you all have understood the topic of conjunctions very clearly. Now moving towards our next topic, that is of sentences. Now children, coming to the second part, that is of sentences. So before starting the exercise of sentences, I would like to explain you about sentences, that what are sentences. So listen to it carefully, children. Sentence is a group of words. Okay, ये एक group of words का एक group होता है जो कि एक कंप्लीट सेंस बनाता है. ओके, अगर हम कोई सेंटेंस बोलते हैं तो उस सेंटेंस में बहुत से वर्ड्स आते हैं जो कि ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स कहलाते हैं, और वो ग्रुप ऑफ वर्ड्स इस तरीके से अरेंज होते हैं कि हम उनसे एक करेक्ट सेंस निकाल सकते हैं. क्लियर? वो एक कंप्लीट सेंस बनाते हैं. क्लियर टू यू ऑल? अब उसके कुछ रूल्स भी होते हैं, लाइक अ सेंटेंस मस्ट ऑलवेज बिगिन विद अ कैपिटल लेटर. जब भी हम कोई सेंटेंस शुरू करते हैं तो इट शुड बिगिन विद अ कैपिटल लेटर. और द वर्ड्स यूज्ड इन द सेंटेंसेस मस्ट बी इन द प्रॉपर ऑर्डर. जो भी हम वर्ड्स यूज करते हैं सेंटेंस में वो एक प्रॉपर ऑर्डर में होना चाहिए. ठीक है. Then the third point is that punctuation marks should be used in each and every sentences. Now what are punctuation marks, children? Like full stop, question mark, exclamation mark. These are all your punctuation marks. So with simple sentences you will only put a full stop as a punctuation mark. When you are asking some question or some question is asked, that then in that question sentence you will put a question mark in the end as punctuation mark. And when you are greeting someone, when you are just saying something like you are just praising someone, okay, so then you will use the punctuation mark as exclamation mark. Clear to you all? So I hope the concept of sentences is very clear to you all. Now moving forward towards a exercise of sentences. Now second part, B part, rearrange the following group of words to make sentences. Here I have given some group of words which are written in green color. Okay, what you have to do, you have to rearrange these groups of words. Okay, you have to rearrange these group of words to make a complete proper sense, and you also have to put correct punctuation marks. Is that clear? So listen to it carefully. First one is going, they, are, mall, to, the. Now children, I have given you this group of words. Okay, these are some group of words. Now are they making some sense? No, because they are all jumbled. We don't know what this sentence is trying to say. So what you have to do, you have to rearrange them into a correct sentence. Clear? So your sentence will be, they are going to the mall. Correct sentence will be, they are going to the mall. Now make sure that you remember to write the sentence, to start the sentence with a capital letter. Okay, and end the sentence with a proper punctuation mark. So they are going to the mall. This is a simple sentence. We are saying that they are going to mall. So here we will put a full stop. Clear? Now coming to the next second sentence, help you God may. Now this is again not making any sense. We have to rearrange this and we have to make a proper sense. May God help you. Clear? Now we are praising for someone. We are just greeting that person. So we will use an exclamation mark as the punctuation mark in the last. May God help you. And in the last we will put the correct punctuation mark. Now coming to the third sentence, no, I have money. Okay, now again this is not making any sense. So what we will do, we will rearrange these group of words and we will make a complete proper sentence with proper sense. I have no money. I don't have any money. This is a simple sentence. So we will be putting a full stop as punctuation mark. Clear? Now coming to the last sentence, are sitting the table while you on. Again children, this is a sentence but it is not making any sense. So you have to rearrange these group of words to make a complete sentence with proper sense. Make sure that this sentence is little long, so you have to use your brains for that. Okay, why are you sitting on the table? Okay, why are you sitting on the table? Now children, I would like to ask you all that is this a proper sentence with proper punctuation mark? I have written, why are you sitting on the table? आप टेबल पे क्यों बैठे हो? So this is a question I am asking you, and I have put in the last, I have put a full stop as punctuation mark. Is this correct? No, this is not correct punctuation mark for this sentence. Why? Because in this sentence we are starting with the word why, and why is used to ask a question. Why are you sitting on the table? आप टेबल पे क्यों बैठे हो? So what we will use after this sentence as punctuation mark, we will put a question mark. Is that clear? Now you can see I have put the question mark here in the last of the sentence. Why are you sitting on the table? Now this is absolutely correct sentence. Sentence is starting with a capital letter, then all the group of words are arranged in a proper manner, and in the last the proper punctuation mark is also added. Is it clear? So I hope you all have understood this exercise. Once again I am repeating, listen to it carefully. Going, they are mall to the, correct sentence will be they are going to the mall. Second is help you, God may. Correct sentence will be may God help you with exclamation mark. Third is no, I have money. Then the correct sentence will be I have no money with full stop. Fourth is are sitting the table, why you on. Correct sentence is why are you sitting on the table with a question mark in the last. Is that clear to you all, children? I hope all these 4 sentences and all the 2 exercises which I have explained you of conjunctions and sentences are very clear to you all. Now children, make sure that you practice these exercises in at your home, okay, and be prepared for your final term examinations, children, and follow all the rules and regulations which the teachers are telling you every day, and follow that to prepare for your examination, and definitely you will score good marks. Is that clear, children? So till my next video, bye bye, take care, stay at home and stay safe.